Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to the Raymond Report. Today is Tuesday, April 23rd. Hope you have yourself a good start to your Ruby Tuesday. As always, don't forget, subscribe to our channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right-hand corner, or hit the subscribe button below this video if you're using a mobile device. Today's podcast is brought to you by the Raymond Report. Come and get the free Raymond Report each and every day by visiting our website. Once you get to the website, look for free matchups. Click on any of these topics right here, NBA, MLB, NHL, or horse racing, and get the free Raymond Report tip sheet each and every day at atsstats.com. All right, let's take a look at the SBI, the Sports Betting Index, and let's go see how the favorites, the underdogs, the overs, the unders are doing in Major League Baseball. And yesterday in Major League Baseball, it was a 7-4 day for the favorites, and even on the run line, they went 7-4, 10-0-1 to the under. Wow, you don't see that too often. A lot of games going under the total yesterday. In fact, let's go look at some of those games yesterday in Major League Baseball. And man, every time I see a 10-0 day, I got to go and do a little fact checking right here, because we did have a lot of games in Major League Baseball. Let's see how the computer pick has done also the last 100 releases. And you go to your last 100 games here in the dashboard. Well, we're hitting 62%, which is very good on the computer picks. So we had a 2-0 score yesterday, 4-2, 7-0, 7-1, 3-0, 7-0, 5-3, 5-3, 3-1, 4-2, and 5-2. So yeah, we did have a big under day. You know, anytime you see that, you say, okay. And this is why you watch the SBI report each and every morning to see what has come in. And this is really good to do as an exercise and get in the habit of doing. So this way, when you know the under came in on a perfect night like yesterday in Major League Baseball, you go into the next day really, how do you say, more carefully, so that way you don't fall into the trap, right? So again, always remember, what goes up must come down. And when you see a 10-0 one day like that yesterday in Major League Baseball, maybe totals where you want to lean off here today. Let the dust settle type thing. All right, 55.1% of the games in Major League Baseball have gone to the favorites the last 7 days. 52.4 on the run line for the dogs. Neutral market on the run line, and bearish to the over. In fact, 59.6% of all Major League Baseball games have gone under the total, and 40.4 have gone over. And this is why you watch the SBI, the Sports Betting Index, each and every day to see the markets, how they're reacting, and see how you should react to the markets each and every day. All right, last night in the NHL, 2-2 to the favorites. Same thing on the puck line, 3-1 to the over. And in the NBA, we had some pretty good games last night in the association, some buzzer beaters in Denver. And man, you know what? Watching that game last night between the Knicks and the Sixers, you got to give Embiid a lot of credit. He played on one leg, and he gave it everything he got. But the New York Knicks, with a aggressive steal late in the game, were able to get that win. All right, so NBA last night, 3-0 to the favorites. Only 1-2 to the ATS, and 3-0 to the under. So you can see a big under night last night in all sports, right? All right, so there's your SBI, your Sports Betting Index. Now, each and every day, I go through the baseball selections of the system plays. And if you're new to the Raymond Report and you're wondering what's a system play and what's a team trend, let me see if I can bring it up down here. A team trend would involve one team. Like, for example, the Brewers are 8-2 in his away team versus NL Conference opponents this season. And a system trend is what I'm going to share with you right now on the Pittsburgh Pirates, who really got a nice win last night against the Brew Crew. In fact, the final was 4-2. Today, for Pittsburgh, you got Bailey Falter going up against Wade Miley for the Milwaukee Brewers. Now, it's practically a pick'em line right here. So let's go look at system play number one on the Pittsburgh Steelers, Penguins, Steelers. How about we go with the Pirates, right? Yeah, let's go Pirates. Anytime you got a home team like Pittsburgh, the Pirates, not Steelers, coming off a National League opponent, it's the second game of a series, totals between 8.5 to 9, and they're coming off a win as a favorite, and they allowed two runs or more against in their last game, and they're coming off a homestand. Actually, they did not allow 2 runs or more last week. 2 runs or more. Yeah, that's right. All right, 2 runs or more against in their last game, so that is right. And they're coming off a 4-game homestand. The home team is 16-4 straight up. So home teams coming off a National League opponent, second game of the series, totals 8.5 to 9, coming off a home win as a favorite, and they allowed 2 runs or more against, and they're coming off a 4-game homestand, 16-4. That's your system play on the Pittsburgh Pirates. All right, your other system play, we got two of them today in Major League Baseball. And the other system play here is going to be on the Baltimore Orioles. Yeah, Grayson Rodriguez going up against Griffin Canning. And let's take a look here of the system. Anytime you got a road team like Baltimore, during the month of April, last 5 years, coming off a 4-game road stand, and they're coming off a night game, 3-16-1 to the under. So Baltimore Angels under the total, and the total in this game here tonight is at 8.5. And those are your two system plays today in Major League Baseball. So we got the Bucks taking on the Milwaukee Brewers, basically a pick and price, right? So we got Pittsburgh at -108, I believe it was, and we got the under in the Baltimore Angels game, and that is 8.5. All right, so let's go jump into the NHL, and pretty good hockey so far in the National Hockey League. Saw the Leafs tied up last night against the Bruins. You saw a pretty good game in Carolina come back to get that W. Vegas, man, I took Vegas as one of my long shots in some of the pools I'm in, and just don't trust Ottinger right now. He's been playing pretty iffy the last month or so. All right, Tampa Bay Lightning taking on the Florida Panthers. This is going to be a great series. Now, Florida going to be a 172 favorite tonight, 5.5 is the total. Looking at the forecast here, we got 2.8 to 2.4 favoring the Florida Panthers. 5.31 is the total, but the system play is on the Panthers tonight. Anytime you got a home favorite, last 5 years after a conference game, coming off a 5-game homestand, and they're coming off a 1-goal win, that home team is 13-2 straight up in their next contest, and that is the Florida Panthers. So Florida Panthers, your freebie of the night right here, courtesy of the Raymond Report. And let's go to NBA. I do have one system play in the NBA. And again, you can get all these for free by going to the website, atsstats.com. Hit NBA, MLB, NHL, take you to this page. Go to the links right here. Go to the league of your choice. And for this one here, we're going to go to Dallas taking on the Clippers. And the system play I have here is on the over. Now, if you scroll down to the bottom, now the over in this game here is listed at 216.5. And if you scroll down, here's the system play. It's on the Dallas Mavericks over. Anytime you got a road team last 5 years on 2 days rest, coming off a 12 to 15 point loss in their last game, and they scored between 96 to 100. The over is 15-3 in the next game, and the final of that game was 109 to 97. So again, the system play is any NBA team that's a road team the last 5 years, playing on 2 days rest, coming off a 12 to 15 point loss, scored 96 to 100 points for in the last game, 15-3-0 to the over. So just a little recap on the system plays here today on the Rain Report. We're going to go the Pittsburgh Pirates -108, Baltimore under 8.5, Florida, I believe it was 172 or something like that, and Dallas over the total. And the total in this game here tonight is at 216 and a hook. All right, before you go, I did a little research here on power ratings. Do you like Major League Baseball power ratings? Let's go take a look here. If you go to the website, go to the front page, free Major League Baseball power ratings. One of my things is strength of schedule. You guys know that. And if you look at the Rain Report, I talk about it each and every day. I talk about value, player performance, team cycles, right? So if you go right here and bring up not the tip sheet, let's go to the Rain Report system. Each and every day I talk value, percentage play, performance cycles, player availability, and a money management system. One of the things I like to do is the strength of schedule. And let's take a look at our top performers right now in Major League Baseball. And you can see Cleveland's 16-6, 727 win percentage. Their strength of schedule, though, has been pretty okay. It's been all right. 43.7, that's the strength of schedule of their opponents they face. But they got a power rating of 58. And, one thing with Cleveland, they have some good pitching. And once they get the bats going, they're pretty good, tough team to beat. Baltimore Orioles, 15-7, 682 win percentage. Look at their strength of schedule, 51.6. I've been riding the Orioles a lot here. Their power rating right now is at 60 here at the Rain Report. So keep an eye on Baltimore and Cleveland. Strong contenders, Atlanta, Milwaukee, even though Milwaukee took it on the chin last night in Pittsburgh. Teams you want to watch. Actually, you know what? Atlanta, they're obviously the Braves. They're really good, 15-6. But look at their strength of schedule, 41.5. Kind of worries me a bit. They're playing the cupcakes a bit. 56% power rating. So keep an eye out. Even though there's strong contenders here in the Rain Report, I would be very careful. That strength of schedule does worry me just a bit. Milwaukee Brewers, 52.2, 59 power rating, 667 winning percentage. Phillies and Yankees, obviously, two good teams right here. Power rating, though, 44% for the Phillies, 46.9 for the Yankees, 55 power rating for the Phillies, 56 for the Yankees. Chicago White Sox, 37 power rating along with Rockies. But they, look at their strength of schedule. They play some tough games right now, so they're just in tough against tough opponents. And emerging concerns, the Halos and Astros. Man, you got to worry about these guys right now. I don't know where they're heading, but the Astros are just a shell of what they were, and we'll see if they can get out of it. 7-16. Hey, I don't know if Dusty Baker would like to see that record, but I'm sure Houston will. I don't know if they'll turn it around. I really don't. At 7-16. Man, you've already doubled your losses. Like, you're at 33%, 30.04% win percentage. So I think it's going to be a long season for Astro fans. All right, folks. Before you go, I do have a nice. I got a nice stat here on the Clippers. Look at this. Anytime the Clippers are a home team coming off 3 unders the last 5 years, they've won 93.7% of their games, 15-1 straight up. And before you go, I do have a nice total. The over in the Suns is 10-1 when they're a pick'em to +3 away underdog versus Minnesota since 1996. And there you have it. Those are your rain report today for Tuesday, Ruby Tuesday, April 23rd. Hope you guys have a great rest of your Ruby Tuesday. I'll be back on a Wacky Wednesday with another edition of the Rain Report. Cheers.